See that I'm live here. Am I live? Not yet. There we go. Now I see me. Okay, now I can hop over. Just going to wait for my time until I'm shared into the group. Hey, Bev, how are you? Good to see you. I just waiting on 5 o'clock. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle me a little bit also. There we go. Hello, folks. I'm back live again. And this time I am live in the creative, not the creative, in the crafty bunch. Sorry, crafty, creative. Oh, there's too many of that. But not enough, right? And so my name's Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, and I am so thrilled to be here with these ladies today. We're going to be working on something that I hope you really enjoy. I know Grace is wrapping hers up, so I'm going to give a couple minutes just so all you have a chance to refresh and find me. And hopefully you will love this. I saw this. I can't take credit for this idea. I saw it on YouTube and I thought, well, I really needed this. It would be something that would really help me. And I hope maybe it'll help you too. And so, okay. As you hop on, say hi. Tell me that you're here. Tell me that you're watching. I'm going to go and watch from the crafty bunch because I can see any comments that come up here. I don't know if I can see any comments that come up there. So there we go. There we go. Okay. I guess that's good. Or maybe I'm seeing the same thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, okay, we're going to get started. I have this journal here that I've been working in. It's a seaside. If you have been seeing my lives, I have shared several of them in here. I have been doing I'm a painter by nature. And so we've been putting some of my art in this journal. This is going to be my daily journal that I write in. So I want to have lots of blank pages and stuff, but I want to have some of my art in here also. But I've got like all this stuff that I'm using, right? Y'all know how it is, all your little bits and pieces and little scraps, right? And it's just been shoved in the top of my journal. So I saw this and I saw this project I'm going to share with y'all today, and I thought this is exactly what I need in order to keep that from doing it. And so what we are using today, hey, Country Chic Boutique, how are you? Is a file. It's just like one of those envelopes that you get in the mail, you know, where you probably have a few of them. It's just folded in half. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a little accordion. We're going to have some little slots where we can put all of those little bits and pieces in. And we're going to decorate it up using some of scrapbook paper from the Seaside Greetings, which is what the scrapbook was made of. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Hey, Dina, how are you? And so I'm going to use some of the scrapbook papers from that. So it all kind of goes matchy, right? So let's get started. And this is in half. It's 6 1/4 by 10. Okay, so 6 1/4 down by 10. And I actually found this idea from, it's Lene Creates on YouTube. So she was the one that inspired me for this. Hey, Sherry, how are you? So first, I want to cover this, and we're going to go ahead and pick out a few of our papers and see what we want to use on there. And so I definitely want to use some of this. I also want to use this mermaid song, but there's another page in here I will pull that from. I want to use this because in my Seaside journal, this is the cover. And if I really want to match, I'm going to use some of that. And then I'm going to use, this is the back cover. So I'm going to use I'm going to use that piece. I'm going to hold out on this piece. This paper pack is amazing. It's on my website. If you're interested, you can go, and I'm going to use this piece. I love vintage photos. I am in love with them. I love the old papers, photos, all that stuff. So what we need to do is we need to figure out, so this is going to be the front, right? And it's going to have my little tab there. And I said I wanted to use this one on the front. So we'll start there. And we're going to go ahead and just cut. I've debated on like how much to start ahead. And I was like, well, maybe not. So 6 1/4. So it's going to cut this in half. And I don't want that. So I'm going to actually decide where I want to cut this. If I cut this off here, so let's start there and let's just cut through here. We can kind of just right there at the edge of that. There we go. That's going to look really nice there. And I don't care that it's going to do that. That's going to fold over a little bit on there. It's fine. I probably should have come down just a little bit and that would have dropped it down, but that's okay. That's all right. Maybe I'll put it on this side. Maybe. And then I can use this. Maybe I can just somehow make my bird line up. No, I don't think that's too much work, right? Hey, Grace. Hey, Wendy. How are you? So I think we're just going to go with plan A. And we're going to put this here. We're going to drop it down a little bit just so there's a little bit of a relief. And then I'm just going to take my pencil. I'll just make a little, I'm just eyeballing it, guys. I'm like Grace. I'm not a measurer. I don't tend to use rulers. I just don't. And we just make it up. It's going to be fine. Whatever it is, it's going to be fine. I don't fret over it. I heard Grace saying that and I'm like, I'm so like that. I don't fret over it. And then let's just make a little mark right there. Hey, Michelle, how are you? So if you're new to me, my name's Amanda. I'm with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab, and the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions Pack, which you all will be hearing more about that coming soon. And so let's see, let's find my little mark here. And that's going to go on here. Woo, I cut that way too short, didn't I? What did I do? I guess I got on the wrong line. That's okay. We'll make it work. We'll just center her up. I got all excited, y'all. And I cut on my wrong mark. I didn't mark it, but I obviously just looked at the little black line and got on the wrong one. I don't know. Don't know what I did, but it's going to be okay. Let's see if I can get this big thing over here a little bit so we can move this more into where you can see. All right, that's going to be fine. We may just go ahead and move this to the back or maybe the inside. That might get moved to the inside because I kind of want a full piece across here and I just messed that up. So it's okay. We planned it that way, right? Most of us eyeball. In that case, I eyeballed it real bad because I eyeballed the wrong line. But I do love eyeballing stuff. I do tend to do that quite a bit. In this case, we're gonna let it work for us and not against us here. And I'm just gonna grab, let's see. Just thinking here for a minute, because this is actually gonna have like the little accordion that's gonna go there. So I think it's gonna be just fine. I think we're not gonna fret over it. Okay. We'll just do better on the actual front, right? It'll be a happy accident. That's right. We're all about happy accidents. This I'm going to save for the top up here. I will cut that right, guys. And so it'll say seaside on there. I think that's going to be perfect for the little flap. We'll cut that. See, I'm not great with cutters. Don't get me near your cutters. Maybe we'll do better with this one. Let's see. Oh, that's even better. Oh, I like that even. I like that a lot. Okay. All right, Amanda, do better. Do better. Let's try this one more time. Anyway, you just have to laugh. You know what? It's all good. There's nothing is perfect. Maybe I'll see my line this time. What y'all think? Maybe I won't get confused and like totally cut the wrong line. Anyway, how is your Tuesday? Earlier, I was live doing my 20-minute paint with me. And if you're not doing that, join in with me. It is so much fun. We were having a blast. We're painting for 20 minutes. And where's my little mark? Oh, there it is. All right, let me just verify that is, in fact, right. Yes. Okay. Where they say measure twice. And even though I don't measure, there I go measuring. But I kind of eyeballed it, right? Just to make sure that I'm not cutting again, because I get excited, y'all. Hey, Kathleen, how are you? Good to see you. And then we know it's like 6 1/4. So we could just put that at 6 1/4, and my little mark should be somewhere. Actually, that's not right. It's 10. So I need to move over. There we go. There's my mark right there. Okay. That would have been another wrong cut if I had gone that. It is 6 1/4, but it's 6 1/4 down, not across. It's 10 across. There we go. Now this looks a whole lot better. Look how cute that's going to be there. Oh, yeah. That's going to be so cute. Cut. Measure twice. But once and then cut. Exactly. Just hanging out, support a friend. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate that. So, yeah, hang out and support a friend and then watch her cut the wrong thing. There we go. It's all good. So this is going to be on the front, and then this is going to be here, or I might move this to, no, I think I'll put it here. Because I kind of like that little girl. She is in my thing. And so on the cover. And then I'm going to use not that piece, but this piece for the back of, and the back, this is where I want to get this as much as possible on there, because I love these little vintage girls. So we're going to just mark, gonna put it up here. I want another day in paradise. We can kind of get it up high enough that I can cut that off and use that on something else. And so let's do that. So then I want to cut this about right here. I want to be able to see a little bit of that yellow, just kind of like acting as a frame. So I want to cut there and there. Let's get those cut, and then we'll cut the other way. I'm the only person on the planet who does the marks and then can't see them. I think I'm that only person who can manage to do that. There we go. And see, now I can use that another day in paradise on something else. And maybe in my journal or somewhere along the way. Probably in my journal. Or maybe on this. Who knows? Okay. And then look, I've got that great little border there to use also. So that fits perfect. And then over here, we'll just make another little mark. Kind of where we think we need to be. So, Grace's book was so cute, wasn't it? I was watching until I had to hit the go live button. And then that's going to go there. And then this little strip that we said we were going to use. I think I said it. Where did I set that strip? Oh, it's right here. This we're going to put on our front. So we're going to... This paper is almost like too beautiful to use, but I love it so much that I wanted to do it. And so again, let me slide a little bit. Once I cut, I will remove this and get this out of the way. This I'm going to put on here so it is like this. And I'm going to just kind of, we'll put a little mark right there. And then get that right. Come on, slide up just a teeny bit. There we go. Anyway, anybody got any fun plans? Who's planning on watching everyone? I'm planning on watching everyone. And so actually I want to take just a hair more off of this. Just a hair more. Want it to, it's not quite giving me the margin I want. It's almost like it moved a little bit, kind of like that, because it's, hold on. Okay. Well, my little hair is just too little of a hair and it moves out the way. But I really don't want to take off too much. Let's see what this gives us. For gosh sakes. I'm discombobulated. All right, I'm going to hold you here and get you started. Actually, let's just do this. Go up to that end, Amanda. Okay. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's what I want. All right, and then I'm actually going to cut a little bit off of both sides because I just kind of want to move this seaside a little bit more to the right. So we're just going to give a little notch there and a little notch about like right there. Oh, cool. That makes me happy. That makes me really happy. And who doesn't have like these manila folders sitting around? Everybody has these things, like, you know, mail comes in them, or, you know, something from work, or, you know, I mean, there's just always these things hanging around. Okay. And I'll even save these little squares. I will save those and I will use those. So we're going to have a little overlap, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do in order to do that. But we've got that ready to go on there. That's going to be so cute. Okay, so I'm going to remove, I haven't cut one for this part here, and I'm debating on whether I'm just going to put a solid sheet there. I don't know. We'll see. Part of me wants to have something there, but another part of me is like, no one's going to see that. So maybe I can just use this one there and just have something. I don't know. No one's really going to see it, but maybe that'll be what we do. We can turn it like that. And where did that pencil go? We'll just do it because we want to actually, let's make it the exact same size as this one. It's going to be a little shorter, but we'll do it the same width as this one. And then this one doesn't look like it was wrong. It look like we made it to look like that. We meant to do that. It was totally a meant to thing. Don't you think? I think so. All right, I got all kind of pieces going everywhere, guys. Don't let me lose track of my pieces that I set aside. That would be something I would do. Lose track of my pieces. Anyway. All right. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside for just a minute. And that way I can bring everything more in line with you seeing. And we can start hooking down some stuff. So that's going to go here, but I want it to go upside down. And then this one's going to go here. Again, that's fine. Lordy have mercy, Kai's going crazy upstairs. I hear his, like he's running in place. You know how dogs get so excited that they run in place? Well, that's what he's doing upstairs. He's running in place, literally running in place. So there's that. Although, do I want that one there? I think so. I think that might be really pretty, huh? And then have that there. Or do I want, tell me A or B. What do you think? I'm kind of loving B. Do y'all like A or B? This is B. And this one is A. I'm kind of loving B. B is my favorite. Tell me what your favorite is. And then on the back side, we're going to put this one. Now, before we start gluing everything down, everything is lining up. Everything is good. We don't have anything to fix there. But before we glue anything down, I want to take and I want to trim off just the bottom edge of this. So one says B. Well, we have a B, we have an A, we have two B's, so three B's and one A so far. So let me bring this back just for a minute, just because I want it to be nice and straight. We're going to just take off enough that we have a pocket. Me and this thing don't get along. I'm like all fingers. It's like I think it's because I've got it I don't know. Oh my word. It just wants to be all fingers today. All thumbs, I guess I should say, not fingers, just all thumbs. There we go. And I should have a little, yeah, there we go, just a little pocket. And now we're gonna, actually create some little pockets within the pocket in a minute. So we've got that. And then this is going to go on, which means we're going to have to trim just a hair off of this too. I should have trimmed that before I trimmed this one. That would have made a little more sense, but that's okay. That is okay. So I get ahead of myself. I get ahead. Let's try it this direction and see if I have more luck. I can be right hand, left hand challenged. I'm right-handed by nature, but there are some things that just work better for me if I use my left hand. I don't know. Don't ask me. I can't write on my left hand for nothing. But there are just some things, like every sport I've ever played in my life, I've always played left hand, even though I'm right-handed. So it just is easier for me. It works for my brain. There we go. I like that. I'm actually gonna erase the name I wrote because you can see it. Not that it matters. She did inspire me for this, but I just figure I'll just erase that. Okay. So that's gonna go there. We'll go ahead and get that glued down. This was B, so this kind of wins a little bit. Let's see, I don't need to use that one. Let's use this one. This is for my fine line stuff. Oh, me. Okay. This is just my Pen Tart paper glue. I really like this. If it hasn't, come on down. I really like this glue because it doesn't cause the paper to buckle. It actually really is good with paper. If I can get it out, it's really good with paper. Come on now. I don't have time for you to be hard to get out of here. Me and my coordination today, I don't know. Something's off. Hey, Kimberly, how are you doing? Good to see you. All right, come on. So now that we got it flowing, I want to just keep it upside down so it will continue to move down to the bottom. And then let's see, that's the right way. This also, doing it this way, gives you just a minute to kind of line it up. Get it on here the way you want it. This is so cute. Let it push out to the edge, the glue. Okay. So we know our edges are glued down really well. I'm just letting it push out. You know, I put it a little bit back from the edge. If we see some lift, I can always just put a little bit. Hey, Christine, how are you? And Michelle, how are you? Good to see you. We're making a little ephemera holder. So it's going to hold on my ephemera. And we have our small pieces that we're going to put here. We're going to put one here. This is going to be the accordion side of our folder. So let's go ahead and get that glued in. I always put the glue a little bit back from the edge, and then I push the glue to the edge when I put it down. That way, if I put it right on the edge, it's gonna come out. You love paper crafts. Well, this is the perfect day. The event and the Crafty Bunch is all about paper crafting. Grace was before me. She did an awesome book, kind of repurposed a book with some repurposed pages. It was really pretty. And then I have a bunch of ephemera from the Seaside Journal that I am working in. And I thought, why not create a little accordion? So we're going to glue these on here. And it'll act as a little accordion file when we're done. And then this is going to go here. Oh, cool. Well, this group is an awesome group, Michelle. It has a lot of events, a lot of wonderful, talented creatives. It's really awesome. So, and the good thing is it's free to watch. Okay. Now we'll put something up here, kind of like we did this little one here for the front. We'll create another one. I don't want to use that one because that's not, but maybe we'll just use this and we will cut another. I'll just use this as the, well, before I glue this down, and just mark. And we'll cut that and we'll use that on the inside here. And then this is the back. So this gets this piece here. You can see how quick this comes together. The cutting is like the longest thing it takes you to do is the cutting. I should have put it on the back of my thing and not here, but whatever. It's 6 1/2 dozen of the other. Hey, Rula. Is that how you say your name, Rula? Or is there another Raula? I don't know. I am terrible with pronouncing names. I blame it on my I don't really have an accent, but I have, you know, like my southern drawl. And I'm just pushing this away and that way just to move that glue to the edges so all the edges are glued down. If there's an area where there's not, I'm just going to lift up. Like that area right there didn't get any. And just pop a little bit under there. And push it. Hey, Sylvia, how are you? Ooh, my hand is stuck to it. I don't want to rip my paper. My hand stuck to it. They are from Decoupage Queen. They are the scrapbook Seaside collection. I carry them in my website. So you can see how pretty this is going to be, isn't it? And then we're going to glue down this part here. I'm going to cut this one real quick and we can glue the inside and the outside. And then that part will be pretty much done. Oops, my little thingy fell off. Hold on. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. It popped off. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Here we go. Melanie, how are you? First was correct. Okay, good. I do too. The journal kit is so awesome. That's what the journal was created from. And then the I'm using the pack of paper to create this. And so I love it also. I think it's so pretty. And it's so fun. Hold on. I didn't quite get on my mark. There we go. And then here's my mark there. I'm like, it's somewhere there. It's somewhere. Okay. Well, now I can set this down once again. Although I need it again, but we'll bring it back when I need it because it just kind of takes up a lot of room. It's kind of biggish. Okay. So we have this one that's going to go here. We're going to glue this down. I'm just going to kind of mark. I'm just going to kind of freehand here a little bit. And we'll work it until we get it the way we want it. But we're just gonna freehand it so we have a little bit there, and then we're going to do the same thing over here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this. I'm not creasing it, but I'm just want to mirror it, and so line it up. And just kind of use that as the guide. And there we go. So we can get that glued down. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. My fingers have got this on it, and I'm sticking to my paper. So how is everyone today? Hopefully everyone is having a great day. I'm going to show you what we're going to do for the closure, and then what we're going to do for the, we're going to do the exact same thing over here. We're going to put it on there, just kind of freehanding it. I just cut that. There's so many fun events planned in here. I have an event I'm planning for this group for the 24th of August, where you're going to have the opportunity to paint with the Crafty Bunch. That's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait. Okay. Now we get to have fun. That was just a lot of work, but now we get to have fun creating the rest of this. Whoops. It's okay. And Now let's I didn't hold on. Ah! Luckily, oh no. Okay. All right. We got this. We got this because I did it backwards. Why would I not put it on backwards and do it backwards? All right. We got this. It's all good. We're going to just go like that. And we're going to go like that. Can't believe I did that. Actually, I can't believe I did that because I cut it wrong before, right? So yeah, I can believe I did that. Okay. It's all good. We fixed it. I know. It's so easy to do though, isn't it? All right. So we're gonna separate out these and then we're gonna make accordion here. And so I cut these are 6 1/4 by 4 inches, and then I scored them about every I don't know, maybe 1/4 of an inch or so. And then you're just, you do the accordion, so you fold it, just, But before we hook this down, I want to put our closures in place and cut things. And we've got plenty of time. So we're going to accordion fold those. Like I thought I had it out. I'm just going to burnish that down. So they're ready to go when we're ready to go. And then right now, though, we're going to talk about the closure. We're going to put a little, I have these. And so I picked out 4, but we only need 2. But y'all tell me what you like. There's a little blue, kind of teal color. It has a little puppy dog. I know you kind of hardly see, though. I don't know if you can see them well enough. There's a mustache. Then there's this blue one that kind of goes with this one. And then this one has just a 5 cent on it. I kind of thought maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of loving the puppy dogs than the blue one. I think they go better. But I have some of this darker paper here. And so what I want to do is I want to take my hole punch. And I'm going to punch 2 holes. This is 1 1/4. And I'm going to do another one the same way. Come on, get up in there. All of a sudden, it doesn't want to slide up in there. Like, come on, what's the matter with you? Okay. And then in these, I'm going to put a little hole. Probably not with that. Probably with this. Pull out this big boy for a little teeny tiny hole. And then in the center, eyeball the center. I don't know. Just eyeballing. Doesn't matter. And then we're going to put this one here. And we're going to put this one here. About like that. So again, gonna just there. I don't want to come down too far into my, they're going to get covered up, so it's fine. I had my little awl, but I don't see it, so let's just see if I can reach this far enough in there that we can punch that hole. I don't know. I'm sure I can. If I can see, that's the thing. There we go. I don't know where I put my awl. I had an awl, but it has disappeared. But this works, so go with it, Amanda. So we're going to put that there. And then this can go here. Look how cute that's going to be. Oh, cool. Enjoy your dinner, Michelle. You had it all 50 years ago? Did you get rid of it or do you still have it? And so I have this string here that I'm actually going to use. I'm going to separate it. And I'm going to use the eyelash part of this. And I'm just going to hook it underneath of my the little paper part here, right? And I'm going to tie this part. Oh, we're good. We're good on time. I got 14 more minutes. We're good. Just tie that so it won't come off. I use this in my journal, this eyelash yarn, and so it's just fitting to use on here. So, and I like kind of stuff like this. Makes me happy. And then, you know, you can just close it up like that and come around here and do it again like that. And so, you know, we may put a little charm on it. So I'm going to cut it longish for right now. And I'll come back and decide what I want to do with that going forward. And so one thing we want to do is, because we're going to be putting stuff in here and we've got this little lip, I'm going to cut another one of these. And get some glue. And I'm going to glue this down on the inside. Make sure it's good and stuck all around the edges, because when I put stuff in and out of here, I don't want it catching on that. We can do the same for here just to, you know, so we don't have that ugly. We can just do another one. Well, that's not what I wanted. I want a whole circle. Thank you very much. Give me a whole circle. And then we can put this right over that. So it is, so that's not something that will snag you. And the secret map. Oh yeah, maybe so. Never thought about that. That's pretty cool. It is kind of like that, isn't it? Okay. There we go. Now, to make this easier to get in, we want to cut like a little half moon in here. And so I'm wondering, I don't know. I don't think you're going to do it. I don't know what's going to do it. I don't know what I have that's going to do that. Let's see. I want to cut the half moon. Maybe if well, before I cut the half moon, let me do the next step, which is going to be cutting. So I want to separate out this. I want to create 2 pockets there, and I want to create 2 pockets here. And so I've got 10 minutes. So let me grab a paper that I want to use. This is fine. It doesn't matter. I can grab 2 sheets and just cut. Oh, I like this lighter better. And I know it needs to be 10, a little shy of 10, and a little shy of probably like 6 and 10. So a little shy because it needs to fit in there, right? And I want it to fit. So I'm just doing it a little shy. And then 6. That was 6 1/4. So this will be, it'll be down just a little bit. Like, and this is 6 1/8. So let's do that. Now I think our cutting is pretty much done. We'll glue on the accordion and we'll make that. And so this is going to go in here. See, even cutting it a little shy still is like a little, like maybe we need to cut it a little bit shyer, but no, it fits. We just have to go in straight. And again, slide that in. So now we have 2 pockets in each of these. So we have our 4 pockets. I don't know if that's going to fit in here or not. And I can't see. It doesn't want to fit. So maybe not. I don't want to spend my time. I'll do that later. I'm going to spend my time doing that and not get the accordion part done. But we're going to cut a half moon in here somehow or another. Or maybe we won't. And if we don't, that's okay too. We're going to put our... So I need to make sure that when we put these on, these are facing the same direction. There we go. We want to make sure of that. So I'm going to run a little bit of glue. Okay. thing I really like about this paper glue from Pentart is it adheres really quickly, but yet you can still move it if you have to. Yes, Terry. Let's see. It's Nyla from Texas Treasure Chest is next. And so, yes. So definitely she is up next at 5 Central, 6 Standard, or 5 Central, 6 Eastern. I don't know why I said Standard. Time. But all you have to do is, if you're in the Crafty Bunch group, is you just have to refresh at that time and you will see her. She is up next. I'm sure she has something amazing to show us. I have no doubt. I hope you enjoyed this today. We got a few more minutes. So we're going to get this on and we're going to see about, I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm going to see about, let's see if I can get this to behave itself so I can get this hooked down. All right, let's go down with you. And let's go down with you. Okay. There we go. You just have to kind of, and it'll kind of like pop when you get it like the right way. It just kind of, you'll hear it. I heard it go, and it just kind of like put itself in its right place. Hold it for just a minute because we don't want it to pop loose. And there is our pocket with our two. Here's our accordion pocket in the middle to hold our big stuff. And then our pocket on the end of two. And then we can just close it all up. My fingers are so sticky, they stick into everything. Close it all up when we put our stuff in. And there we have our cute little binder. That is our ephemera holder for our Seaside junk journal. It says Seaside on it, and so we can just fill it with all of this stuff that I have in my journal, all of this stuff here, and then I can just take out all of my little pieces of paper and my bobbles and bits and all of those things. This bigger stuff can just go kind of in the center area here. I want to be careful. I don't want to pop it loose because I can pop it loose right now if I pull too hard. I think, no, there we go. So like all that in there, and then we can have our pieces of paper, maybe our little scraps in this first folder part here, our bigger pieces in this one. There. This is scraps. This is another little special envelope of stuff I want to have. Thank you. So it's a great way to hold all your little pieces for like a journal that you were working on. And, you know, it has some cards. It has some ATC cards I want to put in here. Do for here. And then all my little pieces of scraps. And then all of the stuff from the Seaside Journal, the little mini pack that I showed you is here. All that can go in this little pocket. Again, some more little scraps and stuff. I'm gonna have to fold that up. but I've got some words to use. This is stuff left over from the journal pack that the journal was made from. That can go in there. And you can just see how it fills up fast, doesn't it? But I've got everything that was shoved in this book in here. And it's now just ready for me to pull out and work on when I need to. And we put it all in there. We get it all shoved in there somehow or another. And then we can close it up. There we go. So I am so excited that I was here with you today. I hope you try this cute little ephemera holder envelope. It is so sweet. And so I hope you try this. Go refresh the page and you will see Nyla from Lexi's or Texie's Treasure Chest. I don't know why I want to say Lexi's, but it's Texie's Treasure Chest. Y'all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you later. Bye.